So make we legalize the herb, and we get rid of the heroin them. Because he only know jobs I get so high.
Man, you gotta love Ninja Man. That's taking it back. Legalize the herb. No matter what you think. It's your boy DBraxx. Hello world. It's time. The Rap Project. I'm the rap connoisseur. You're about to find out why. Hold on. Before we get started, I have to give a big up because last week I had 3 ladies roll through hip hop all the way and just kill it. Big up to Miss Bliss, Oracle Jane Doe, and most of all to Dawn Gunn for being great guests. Ladies from Pretty Ill Entertainment. Dawn Gunn, the label she started, independent label, who's doing her thing. She's no slouch. She's a dope MC and businesswoman, and she's out here hustling. Originally from New York, the ladies came through and just wrecked it. Great conversation. If you missed it, no worries. TheRapProjectShow.com is where you can check out the archive through the next few weeks. TheRapProjectShow.com. You can peep all the shows, the great guests that we have on every single week on this show. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 Pacific Standard Time. There are a multitude of places that you can hear this show, just so you know. This is a show that's been on our network, LA Talk Live, for a little over 3.5 years. LA Talk Live is the network. You can find us on latalklive.com. You can find us on Roku, on AHA, Live 365, iTunes Radio, and most of all, you can find us on the rapprojectshow.com live every Wednesday at 7 p.m., 7 to 9. That's Pacific Standard Time. We're based right here in Los Angeles, California. I've got my DJ Desai, Ultra State Music, ready to tear it up for us. We've got some great music tonight. The guest tonight, though, you don't want to slip on this. You do not want to slip, especially for the real heads out there. You know who I'm talking to you. The real heads. The cats the head nodder music. You know what I'm saying? Grown man bars. We've got LA. We've got Born Allah, actually. Born Allah of Tabernacle MCs in the building. We're going to hear from him. And E-Rule, they got new music out. You know what I'm saying? A legend. This cat's no hip-hop. Dope music. DJ Desai, handle your business. The next 2 hours, text somebody, tweet somebody, The Rap Project on Twitter. It's on and popping. What? Log into the Rap Project every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9. Rap Project. Hip hop.
Verse. You jokers are just suited to entertain and see the songs of retribution versus hymns of enslavement. The mind's elevation versus living for the payment, living for them corners that never seem to repay us versus living for something greater than self, something major. This is being secure versus someone you call a hater. Being gracious versus heinous is part of my real nature. In reality, people express fear through anger versus truth. This is the truth. I ain't lying to you. I'm an artist, not a prostitute that does it for loot. Versus one that only follows a trend to fit in, till you find out you're living outside of your skin and you ain't comfortable within your digits and limbs. Versus somebody who's so confident they say it's a sin. Niggas talk reckless, but chase is magnetic and turns potential energy into something kinetic. Keep it moving past all the propaganda and rhetoric, antiquated and outdated patterns of black negligence. Verses. This is genius, verse clones created intravenous, stealing the lifeline of artists sitting at the zenith. The authentic article of art. This is sound verse words, guaranteed to blow your speakers apart. Designed to bring you into the light versus the dark. Elevate your state of mind versus numbing your thoughts. This is fly versus feminine. I leave the purses for my women friends versus being considered what a hipster is. Nobody can win versus Chase Infinite and anybody versus Khalil killing them. Cut from from a cloth of pimps and black militants. The aura of a minister and nice with the penmanship versus manufactured rappers reciting nigga shit. 20 years of diligent versus new nigga shit. Progressive intelligent versus pure ignorance is something so relevant versus pure gibberish. Verses.
Rolling down NYC, huh? Yeah, listen, it don't matter who poppin' for the moment. P is forever. It don't matter what's the new hot shit. My shit better, courtesy of myself. Thanks to me, I work hard to come with these 16s. It's much more than a rap. This is pure facts. You see what's really good when you catch 'em by itself. Dolly, I leave a fool holy like Jesus Christ. It's a miracle he's still living. And you can say your whole lifetime a prayer, but you never in this lifetime player be the mayor of the murder, killer. Bloody rap songs out the slums in the squalor. Made a few dollars, now they say I'm too rich. I get some to you, now nigga cool, man. I ain't got 2 cents for you bums. Now watch as I burn rubber in the 600s. CL, make my gun ring a bell. Where the shots came from, they never can tell. They just hear the fire and everybody bells. One nigga on the ground, dying to inhale, for real. And numero uno P is no other. Kids, tell them who I be. The one and only. Then I see you rolling down NYC, huh? R.I.P. season begins. Dead bodies popping up, niggas getting hit, others getting beat the fuck up and bashed out. MOP style, they get mashed out. I razor blade you up and cut you bad. You gon' need plastic where your face is at. Boy, I bullet riddle you up and chop you into parts and scatter you all over the East Coast. Kiko, you playing with your life. You play with me, you like a baby running with a knife. You upset your wife, got my CD in a changer, and you rap too, and she don't bump your bangers. Your shit whack, and then on top, your lifestyle don't match the shit you pop. This is gonna be simple, cause you easy. Like 1, 2, 3, I do a nigga greasy. It's and numero uno P is no other. Kids, tell them who I be. The one and only. Then I see you rolling down NYC, huh?
Check this scene, Papa. Slaughterhouse, still standing. There was a murder last night, and this shit didn't really sit right with me, so I had to tell a story. Oh, baby, blood on the wall.
America's worst nightmare, ahead by light years. Hip-hop's only shining star in the night's air right here. Don't fight fear, what I write here, might there, throw 'em off like they Bobby Knight's chair. I've been where you try and be, I'm already hot. All about cake, Betty Fry, cause ready rock. They know my bar came venom in the Bezzy rock. Kicks from Fight Club, outfit Eddie's rock. I'm going for the kill, focused on a steady plot. Sean whips the booth like when he did in this messy shot. You listening to hip-hop's finest. You rewind this, slaughterhouse behind this.
I like rap, this shit is cool, I'm better than mad niggas. But I'm just as good a crack pitcher as a pad ripper. I say that to say this, don't let mad liquor turn me to a body bag zipper and not an ad-libber. Couple joints ago, I was right on that ab with your mag bigger than the catch David Tyree had last winter. I'm not a made-up character, that's a Puerto Rican book tonight with 2 kids y'all see in the mag pictures. And however whatever I gotta feed them, I will. All they gon' ever need in life is just me and my will. Interfere with that, it's gonna be more than a beat that I kill. Disrespect with an indirect and you will see if I'm real.
Fuck you blood-sucking parasites. I'm bringing the terror right in front of your parents' sight, your parents' eyes. And yeah, I wear a pair of pipes. I wear them like cellulite on the pair of thighs. I'm Eric Rank, I'm ruthless, I terrorize. You'll either perish or be paralyzed. I'm 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm even keeping them heaters when we perform. On stage rocking like we from Corn, the people roar. But they don't know it's a secret war inside of a rider. I'm seeking revenge on the world for being born. And the Desert Eagle is me and more. She fuck you to death, blow your brains, either or, cause she a whore.
Allow me to reassure your stripes worthless, like a pair of Diodors when it leaves the Adidas store. Don't be comparing us to rappers, compare us to the Arabs, it's a terrorist attack. Boom! Lord have mercy, we here to destroy everything. You niggas is butter in front of fucking machete swing. Motherfucker, I'm fly, I ain't no scary goon. Try me and I guarantee you I'ma see you very soon. Leave a nigga ass out like Prince, take his bitch, put my graffiti bridge right under her cherry moon. We notorious, pushing these Porsches, y'all niggas the orphans, us, we the warriors.
Oh, wait a minute, Papa's voice. Slow down, baby.
Rap shit is a workout on my legs. A nigga going hard on his bike, but 2 main dudes is jumping on the pegs. Ain't know when that raw shit get recorded. Either let your speakers enforce it or lay down at a mosh pit. Of course, it's the bosses acting like officers, running in these corporate offices, hungry looking for a full course, bitch, no matter what the cost is. Like the world's lawless, so we don't know what remorse is. Cause the beat need like 1,000 horses. Slaughterhouse hoodie on, that's my new couture shit. Jump off, he be the best. Computers rank me #1. Blame the BCS. They fault.
Ask about your boy, I'm nice with my hands. Maybe that's why every last thing I write is a jam. Minus the fans, the flights to Japan. I am the man. Anyone who feel they can see me is in dire need of an eye exam. My mind expands wider than the fan base of a fire band. And what I release from my diaphragm sticks to you like the wrist of Spider-Man. Fool of average listeners, what you liars can do, but you will die a scam. When I die, they will retire my entire hand. For years of scripted whoop ass, making intruders try a can. I guess the moral of the story is Joel's victorious and everything's all gravy like this orange.
Left a nigga dead cause he said he was ready for I. Let the Beretta give him wings since he said he was fly. I'm in my Chevy riding a bar exam and mood music. They the closest to reasonable doubt and ready to die. Crooked eye, watch for snitches and wire devices. My 4-5 fire in crisis, lift you higher than prices on my ice. And on the mic, I am the nicest. Me and my bitch ride for life like Osiris and Isis. Yeah, words are Run DMC, I'm tougher than Leatherface. Never threw a gun in the trash, but they call me weapon waste. It's like you moving from the projects to the Hamptons. The way my hammers be sending bastards to a better place.
Let me set it straight, they fans been led astray. Niggas keep gassing with guns with unleaded spray. They don't know they one flow, one medical way from being taken away from here in the leaded state. I handle all of my serious issues with metal. I stick you so deep in the earth, your zipper can tickle the devil. I'm skipping the pick and the shovel. I'm picking you up and I'm shoving your head in the mud until your kidneys is level. Parting, I live for the moment. You rhyming, I give the atonement like the Indians. I scalp and I wig the opponent. But I'm a cheat. Matter of fact, I'm a beat. I'm a motherfucking slaughterhouse G.
Slow down, the fat boy get beastly. I'm from Pacoima and the nigga get easty. With my Unc Young Tila and my sister Young V. Before I'm getting homies, motherfuckers going through. Man, motherfuckers say I'm burnt, cause I drink old English and I stay in the turf. Church call, but I'm out the bar for alcohol. Got paid killers, all I do is put a rack on y'all. Got goons that'll do it for the love. OJ could've fit them dogs in my gloves. DC sniper on the roof for your mama pad. It's the truth, shoot when your mama dead. I use bodies, fuck paper for the target practice. No weenies, got my target cause my target active. Shit. I'm barely from Pacoima though. If rapping work, I'ma get the dope and get the choke.
Shit, call it what you call it. My Uncle Duke, OVG, J-Rose, alcoholic. Scotty put me down, I had to feel a shot bumping. So ever since then, it's been like constant. And I still get love in the 2P. As Destructo and Boo from 2P's and a B. Been knowing Rambo and Boo Black since I was 3. They moms knew my moms and used to chase me through the knobs. Visit grandma, make it feel better. Off a D4 and Louver, right across from Tolletta. Reputable niggas stand firm like worm. Been doing this shit since Eddie Quinn had the perm. My homeboys with Charles Spud Price and Dale Harbor. Whack Ed Bone and my nigga Eddie Barber. The niggas spent money like Diddy from Pacoima with love and it's still Hub City on my nigga.
I'm valid from Pacoima though. My name is QT. I like to introduce my point though. I'm valid from Pacoima though. Man, the nigga get easy. I'm valid from Pacoima though. Everything to the first. I'm valid from Pacoima though. If rap don't work, I'ma get the dope and get the show.
My daddy said, yeah, nigga.
Coming in for yours, niggas. 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 Coming in for yours, niggas got the. Coming in for yours, niggas. Coming in for yours, niggas got them choppers and they knocking at your door. So getting louder and the bodies hit the floor. Why you look confused, motherfucker? This is war. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
As this G shit begin, put this product placement on your chin. The realest nigga breathing, y'all pretend. Real crippy since I hopped off the swing with my strap. That's my peace offering. Yeah. 5 shots get rung out, 5 bodies fall in. Come put your lights out, I spark your apartment. Deadline my clothing, don't fuck with Big Dolphin. Strap on his hairline, his forehead gets softened. Say extras through his chest bone shit, he don't need that coffin. Most niggas would've ran away, but me, I'm out here walking. Bucket hat with my shades on, my wardrobe look awesome. Nah, I ain't on no golfing. Fuck rhyming, I'm crippin'. Niggas rapping about what I'm living. All this false claiming I'm hearing. Doing drive-bys, I ain't steering. White funerals, I ain't tearing. Fuck your bitch in front of your cheering. See your whip, side of my building, yeah. Put my dick in nuts in the mouth, bustin' the hair. I'm very rare, got my trigger on top of my underwear. Bitch, I'm everywhere, and over there, you die here. Let off a pair, yeah.
Coming in for yours, niggas got them choppers and they knocking at your door. Sirens getting louder and the bodies hit the floor. Why you look confused, motherfucker? This is war. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
House full of kilos, sold pounds to zeros. Cocaine my hero, you ain't fixed, I get deboed. Always acting for the burner like young niggas still freeload. Heart big as my ego, don't fly around my signal. I rearrange your dino. Crippy my house shoes, blue rag disciples. Murder, I'm libo, you get the eyeball. Aim out the eyeball, I'm getting violent. I got the strike once, won't get the strike twice. You niggas half price, which means you half off. I'm going A-dog, I'm smoking bath salt. 2 sherm sticks, burn this, ooh. Knock through the condos, schoolboy from the 5 dudes. But who was spanked till you unranked? You can fuck around, get that chin bang. Groove lining, crib walk the whole man. Blue belt, still my pants down. Chuck Taylor's Cortez's, hush puppies. My Glock, your fuck buddy. Make money, take money, earn crack money, drug money, bail money. Heard they got life for me, but how they got life for me when they took that from me? Since I had my nose runny, I was out past sunny. Had the strap by my tummy. You can go and ask mommy and grab a body back, homie. Yeah.
Coming in for yours, niggas got them choppers and they knocking at your door. Sirens getting louder and the bodies hit the floor. Why you look confused, motherfucker? This is war. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Bust my gun all by myself. Rock cocaine all by myself. Pour propane all on myself. Go so hard, might harm myself. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. It's corrupt, young motherfucker Gotti. Still rolling in the 6, I don't fuck with the Bugatti. Come up in this motherfucker looking for a bitch. You probably sucked on my dick and then you kissed her on the lips. The integral, South Central Sentinel, get roped and choked, poetical tentacles stretch. Get roped and choked and rope-a-doped. Extra overdose of the okie doke or get a nigga smoked. I ain't no joke. Tired of this bullshit and everything y'all talk about. They walked him in, I walked him out. They talked to me and I chalked him out. And I cocked back that ox and pap. Walk inside, pussy poppin', topless, poppin' all Papadopoulos. Neighborhood rollin' 60 balls, ghettotropolis. Squeezing pussies like octopuses. Niggas, show me where the money at. Show me where the cushions. Next time you see me, I'll probably be in the bushes. This is the reasons why I don't be fucking with pussies like you. Me, Tyler, and Schoolboy Q. We told them.
I'm coming in for yours. Niggas got them choppers and they knocking at your door. Sirens getting louder and the bodies hit the floor. Why you look confused, motherfucker? This is war. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, niggas.
Niggas never grow up. Some drink till they throw up. Some sniff that cocaine till they fucking brains blow up. Grass junkies, drunk or that brass monkey. Walk around with the brain of a curl. How the fuck you gonna try to gas cash from me? You be in a house of 1,000 corpses like Rob Zombie. Coaches, I guard all inside your iPod. Cause my squad, nigga, is die hard.
Put your guns down, shoot a few rounds. 52 blocks, put that ass on the ground. Rocket launcher on my shoulder, world skin colder. Looks like Iraq and I'm just a soldier. Put your guns down, shoot a few rounds. 52 blocks, put that ass on the ground. Rocket launcher on my shoulder, world skin colder. Looks like Iraq and I'm just a soldier.
Niggas creep, yo, check it, yo, welcome to the city of God, where it's gritty and hard, and these dogs walk around at least 50 a squad, saying, give me a yard, tryna split me abroad, maybe spit me a dart so I could get me a car. Niggas creep, half can't read or speak, shoot the whole crib out wild like Lil Zeke from the slums. Yeah, we be the blind, deaf and dumb. We got 6-year-old sons knowing how to use a gun. They would shoot and don't think about it. Won't even blink about it. Go home, lay on mama breast, nigga, drink about it. So while you huff and you puff like you rough and tough, your ass turn to a bitch once you in the cuffs.
Put your guns down, shoot a few rounds. 52 blocks, put that ass on the ground. Rocket launcher on my shoulder, world skin colder. Looks like Iraq and I'm just a soldier.
Nobody understands me, not even my family. Most important man on the planet, still they ban me. Instead of giving praises and revealing the Grammy, they'd rather see me stressed out, concealing my jammy. Hoping I got smoked out and broke like Sammy. Spin the wheel of fortune, then get struck with a whammy. Never that black, I got my act together. How could hip-hop be dead and Wu-Tang is forever?
Put your guns down, shoot a few rounds. 52 blocks, put that ass on the ground. Rocket launcher on my shoulder, world skin colder. Looks like Iraq and I'm just a soldier. Put your guns down, shoot a few rounds. 52 blocks, put that ass on the ground. Rocket launcher on my shoulder, world skin colder. Looks like Iraq and I'm just a soldier.
They said y'all was nice. I heard that crap and hopped off the bike. I was looking for the clowns they was talking about. There was too many toys walking around. So I threw off the jacket. Heard they rapping. Don't think these punks know my attic. Batty. I just might reach and clap off the ratchet. Blow off a body part. Can't attach it. Grab it from your holster. You're too slow, bro. Didn't beat when I snatched in my hands on the scene. You don't know that magic, that talent. Crash, snatch up your broad. Better work on the Mac and pull it outer like an exorcist. She sucks up, peck. Dennis Magnum, show Ben, friends, this how champions work. You ain't that dumb, we ain't in a ghost, man. When the hit, I bury ferocious. Set the ocean, cars captivate, LSG controller.
Yeah. Yo, I keep a microphone like a smoker with cancer. I'm no dancer, I'm a problem with no answer. I'm the advanced one, Genesis, I'm so gangsta. See me posted up in the club with no hands. And I don't dance, it's not from a lack of practice. Cause when I do the running man, then the earth spins backwards. And when I do back spins, the earth moves faster. So I show the shimmy like Mark Jackson after a basket. I'm a master, anoint my feet in alabaster. Y'all niggas is lost like sheep without a pastor. Back in the day, teacher said I was a bastard. Cause I never sat in my seat, never did classwork. ADHD was their definition, but mine was attention deficit and high definition. That's why I could never sit, that's why I didn't listen. It ain't that I wasn't intelligent, man, they ain't tell us shit. Now we rule like the Spanish Inquisition. Now we in position to do the dishes. And my mind is as free as piano, black and not in unison, piano.
Don't you ever in your life come out your face to God, these dudes are glorious. You see I hold the mic, and I got one life to live, so I'm victorious. This nigga wanna fight, and he try to sucker smush me and they Lord. I heard he sent a kite, now I gotta phone home my crew with the ET courses. That's my word, you dudes will get crushed like that's my herb. Yeah, watch me drop him next. I'll put your face on the curve like I'm an F. I don't half step when I talk like sex. I'm bad, that's why she's giving me neck. You dudes must have caught the vapors. These record companies better have my paper. You jealous? Hell no. You hating? Let go. That's being whack. That's gotta be a typo. You can call me Dynamite. We're gonna have good times with 30 seconds to blow. LXG.
Food for the hungry, you amongst God's, trust me. Death to the wicked, peace to all of our lost children. Some scientists back in the building, we got change for the world. Money for the poor, food for the hungry. We're some gangsters, trust me. Death to the wicked, peace to all of our lost children. Some scientists back in the building. The youth fascinated with guns. I'm like, fuck it, that's a good thing. We need to teach them how to use guns. The police is always fucking with us, and it don't take much to have your black ass on the back of a bus. My generation is in love with ball and consume and never save, so we stay starving. I smoke and reminisce on the day that they shot Marvin. I'm drifting, but my nigga, I'm lifted. Just listen, I'm itching to get the riches invested. We distribute the wealth to my community cause we need help. I'm in and confused, living by penitentiary rules. Half of these hoes are sucking niggas socks through his nose for dope. We raising little pimps, little hoes. Ain't no use of niggas trying to sugarcoat the flow. Hey yo, we teach the children what they're supposed to know. Watch for pose, get your money, keep an eye on it blow. Steady change for the world. Money for the poor, food for the hungry. You amongst God's, trust me. Death to the wicked. Peace to all of our lost children. Self-found chickens back in the building. We got change for the world. Money for the poor, food for the hungry. We some gangsters, trust me. Death to the wicked. Peace to all of our lost children. Self-found chickens back in the building.
I hear you, Chase. Allah's the God. Look here. Part of the question. Get the answer anytime during your lifetime, that'll be a blessing. I'm trying to figure when we lost our direction, that spiritual connection. Before we came to deify our possessions, use the cross of the star crescent in the effort to find God's presence. Now we experimenting with stimulants, testing the physical body limits. I know this ain't what the Lord intended. Forgive me, I have a tendency to be long-winded. You know, man, with my heart's in it. Get out the water, full of sharks in it. That's why Moses threw a party and waiting for Jesus to come back. It's something fat with some dubs on it. He bumping Delphonics, we blowing mad chronic. Hibit Prophet Muhammad, communion wine till we all vomit. And getting money's how we all profit. It's a shame, yo.
Why we always using terms, you know, that really separate us, but really
a little taste of what's going down tonight. Born Allah, live on the Rap Project with E-Rule, new music, grown man bars, interviews, exclusives, on and popping. You don't want to miss this. You get the side on the ones and twos. Just keep listening.
Them young soldiers. Let me tell you, partner, you never know who you're hitting up, so watch yourself. I ain't active, but my heat is, believe it. I go dolo to the Roscoe's up on Pico, spot out of control, so I order my food to go. Soon as I walk through the door, I can feel the ego that I was getting stared down by this little Negro. And his people, they looking evil. I'm trying to act like I don't even see you, fool. I hope you don't make me beat you. Didn't your mama teach you by fucking with grown people? He young and dumb, he think he bad cause he got a gun, fool. I ain't the one, don't be asking me what set I'm from. Whatever set you claim, I'm the opposite. What you gonna do, trick? Somebody should've told you that banging played in 86. I'm too old for this fucking shit.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He the blood and the crippin', I don't care, this nigga trippin'.
Confrontation with a gangster.
You see, hitting me up might get you fucked up.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He the blood and the crippin', I don't care, this nigga trippin'.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He one of them ignorant niggas with them dancing fingers. He talking about he little so-and-so from such and such. I'm looking at him like, homie, I gives a fuck. Look, I'm born a law from the nation of gods and earths. Now I can give you life or I can put you in the dirt. Notice the bulge around the shirt. Oh, now we can't speak cause he gotta make it all the way to the car to get his heat. Damn, man, that's too bad, dude. And you ain't gonna get much traction in them house shoes. Who you think you frontin', fool? You ain't said nothing. We can go hand in hand or we can get the bustin'. Click-a-clackin', fuck the yakkin'. See, I'm a supreme being black man and I hate ignorant niggas with a passion.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He the blood and the crippin', I don't care, this nigga trippin'.
Confrontation with a gangster.
You see, hitting me up might get you fucked up.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He the blood and the crippin', I don't care, this nigga trippin'.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He one of them ignorant niggas with them dancing fingers.
Keep this in mind, homeboy, when you rollin' up. Them cats on the west side gon' hit you up. Eyeball fuck fuck you, then they ask you what set you from.
I came for chicken waffles, why you trying to make me pop you?
You youngsters listening to way too much rap to think y'all can just be riding on folks like that. You got it twisted. Regardless how hard you are, fool, you can get it. Either build with the gods or go to the mosque or go to the church. Anything, homie, that's gonna get you off that sherm. Wet daddy got these young boys trying to get at me, but I ain't even active, so they need to back up off me. Cause you ain't Kane and I ain't faggot ass Chauncey. Probably went to school with your OG big homie, ate lunch with your parolee, serving my work on the block and don't know me. But hold on, star, you done gone too far. But my fool came, paid my bill and I bonked out. He hit me up as I bent the corner and chirped out. Still I ass young boys out here gon' get popped for nothing. Confrontation with a gangster.
He the blood and the crip and I don't care, this nigga trippin'.
Confrontation with a gangster.
You see, hitting me up might get you fucked up.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He the blood and the crip and I don't care, this nigga trippin'.
Confrontation with a gangster.
He one of them ignorant niggas with them dancing fingers.
God has all revenges. So if that person that done it, I guarantee you, everybody's going to die by it. And I done seen it happen over numerous of times. And I'll lead by example. All the guys that was tough and that was starting trouble, they're not here now.
Williams. What about yours? What about yours? Oh, you ain't ready. Okay, then. You think I ain't ready? Nigga, mama.
K is for the kill, I for the instinct. T because it's time, S cause I'm so the shit, bitch. Don't get twisted in prior engagements. If I didn't show the rage, I just caged it. But you was quick to bounce like spalding the pavement. Outrageous, I guess hanging with bitches so long it becomes contagious. So a nigga like me, gotta flip like pages. Correct some wrong while I can in my early stages. Set myself up in position for them paper hazing. Why niggas keep getting caught slipping, lost wages. Rim spin, beat bang, oh my pain clean. These are a few of my favorite things. Gotta get it, fully committed. And if you creeping on the tub of ass whooping this permitted feeling, I know you hear it come. We all up in your area, thinking that we scared of you still.
Give me more my shit, but when that clever, ain't no one slipping, never. Keep my shit tight, always down to take flight. Only get active, I might whatever. They try to give me more my shit, but when that clever, ain't no one slipping, never. Keep my shit tight, always down to take flight. Only get active, I might whatever.
Came in twisting that nitro blistering. See, I can hear the snakes hissing in these rats, pissing on cotton, these guns cocking, these hoes is trifling and they kids is rotten. Daddy done ran off and forgot all about them, but fuck that shit. Shake your ass and pop a pill or two. Let's go club hopping and pop a bottle, that's the thing to do. Overall senses, they want some money and some bitches, so I'm out here serving things. What you need, I ain't tripping, yeah. Reagan and Bush, they let the dope through. Obama got in office and these prices went through the roof. They used to do something strange for a little bit of change. Now they giving brain for 15 minutes of some fame. And a VH1 special, got us dancing with the devil, trying to do the cha-cha. Lipstick on my collar, spill some yak on my shirt, Straight to the air, if you in here and you turn. I bet your favorite rapper burn.
Give me more my shit, but when that clever, ain't no one slipping, never. Keep my shit tight, always down to take flight. Only get active, I might whatever. They try to give me more my shit, but when that clever, ain't no one slipping, never. Keep my shit tight, always down to take flight. Only get active, I might whatever.
Moving in and out, I'm sticky. Hella coffee like Jiffy. Peanut butter mouth, I'll cuss your ass out. Except my vocal weapon, what's up? Duck once, punch pump, okay. End up punch drunk. Straight son, wanna pick 'em up and lick 'em up and drop 'em off. I'll cover all the costs with an OE40 Molotov. It's popping like a pinata in Mardi Gras. 45 King, Molly Mall. 38 slug special, bowling ball. I'll strike it, won't spare none of y'all. That's my MO on paper, my protocol. Number one with a bullet, make 4 falls. You can't start that, get the choke off. Now I'm more man with a buck, y'all. Hit like Mayweather and Pacquiao. Combo, lockjaw, knockout. Super player, alligator, crocodile. 100 miles of running, nigga, walk a while. He's a kid, and I choke a child. With law and order, then X-Files. Package my shit, tell it to you, it's dope style. It's dope style.
Try to give me for my shit, but when that clever, ain't no real slipping, never. I keep my shit tight, always down to take flight. Wanna get active, I might whatever. They try to give me for my shit, but when that clever, ain't no real slipping, never. I keep my shit tight, always down to take flight. Wanna get active, I might whatever.
Yeah. You already know Team Early in the building. Philly Freezer. Rock said. Let's get him. 2,000 bar spitters, spit these bars better. Hit him, send him down to the devil. He take a squad with him. Now his family praying, hoping God forgive him. For crossing Philly Freezer, 9mm. Heat him, then we throw dirt on him with the shovel. They should've told him Freezer representing with the metal. Outside of McDonald's, correspondent from the ghetto. My niggas got their shit together. They yelling, don't leave him. But why should I ever leave? Forever breathe the ghetto. I take my niggas with me if I ever leave. If a nigga make me ever bleed, then he get steam. My peeps run up on him with the metal. Hello, down with rhymes, say you're still reppin' Rockefeller. Beat a acapella, every bar steaming. Me and Roxy, the guys all the girls dream of. Only to the OX, we reppin' all season.
You're now rockin' with the best. 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 You're now rockin' with the best.
I bet it all on one dice roll. Ain't no fooling me, I show you how to knife roll. In a world full of hypocrites, fast hoes. I live a fast life, never make the past go. It's like big wigs bottom out, all about a dividend. Friends have fallen out, never been a simpleton, addicted to the ignorance. Ignite flames like a militant pallbearer. Fresh up out the alleyway, cruising down the back street. All I know is crime pays, helium hydro, Damien Diablo, big boy on the block, Benjamin DeMarco. Unbearable, no open casket for your fame. The scene is too horrible. The two metal spark flash and car crash and play the dash and go and get Branson shot.
You're now rockin' with the best. 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 You're now rockin' with the best.
Somebody must have called the doctor, but there is no saving them. I asked them, I cut them up, I raising them, scalping them. After the alpha, the omega is. You can't never play the kid. I'll put you where Reagan is, and blazing a split. As flagrant as it gets, nigga, use a bitch. I'll get you a dress you can fit, a box you can fit. Like one size will fit them all. Chop them in a big duffel bag and throw them overboard. Pray to the Lord that don't bless you. I'm riding with that raw, no issues, like rolling with missiles or blowing the pistols that's aimed at your venues and show you what hard rap could get you. They won't miss you. Hot grease, every line got the fucking sizzle. So get your dog a muzzle and stop biting the hustle. Your bars got no weight, you can't flex your muscles. I'll rid of your body, cause you was never good with puzzles.
You're now rockin' with the best. 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 The best.
Question. You ever think about how you gonna go, man? What your fate is? How you gonna? I do. Think about it quite often. Deep in my mind, I wonder, how will I go?
guess old stage, maybe old age, or a folk from the old days. But I'm a changed man, that was my old ways. Will I have a chance to say goodbye? Or will it be so quick you shouldn't blink your eye? I'm living life, but I'm sure to die. Being honest, we're all promised. Doomed to have your day, you can't stop it. Can't stop it, no, can't stop it. How will I go? How will I go? I think about it. Some say I'm paranoid, but it's an issue that I can't avoid. Will I go with the hands of an unknown man? A quick flash like a Polaroid. Or maybe Alzheimer's. It took my grandmama getting everything she once honored. I'm being honest. I hope before he takes my life, I get a chance to make it right. I need answers. Hopefully I fight like mom when she beat the breast cancer trying to say goodnight. Will I get to reach my goals? Or will it be so quick that I won't even know? I'm living but I'm sure to go. I'm being honest, we're all promised. Sure to have your day, you can't stop it. Can't stop it, no, can't stop it. How will I go? How will I go? Motherfuckers think I'm crazy to even be thinking about that, right? I think everybody does.
Poisonous ring regime. P-double R on the fucking beat. I don't think they
Gold
really
chain military.
You know the
bringing to the table out here, man.
Killer Cali.
Word up. The golden child. Them gon' learn. Alright.
Hey yo, king was risen, Fresno City living, 79 young cow born in foul conditions, Central Cow District, Saginaw block misfit, bagging raw cock biscuits, mad vicious, twisted down to your torn meniscus. Killer Cali, the guard, not the state. When it's war, we bang on corners and hug weight. Congo apes swinging off the gate of my El Dorado estates. Pump fake, my man tucked that 8, flip off Jake, that pussy's on the take. Burning grapes, calculating cake on the infinite chase. Running miles, each step basically elevates. I stay in the trenches, alleys and park benches, decrypting these lessons so I could pass my seeds the message. In the meantime, sharpen my profession to perfection. Settle all transgressions in the booth, blaze mics down in these sessions. Yo, the chain connected, cop 10 watts from the connection, no question. Motherfuckers ain't doing that, bruh. Knowledge of law always count as blessed. Fuck yeah, we out here peddling raw. I started this here, what you take me for? We was once little kids, tired of being poor. Grew up foul, moved above the law. Now we grown men with our eyes on more. Sometimes had to pop the fourth off the porch. Made bad choices, showed no remorse. Endorsed the hustler's course with full force. Ayo, P-double-R, story rags to riches. Had to bag mad bodies with these wrenches. No wonder my offense is so defensive. Spike ring deluxe, diamonds, priceless cut. Turn that whack deck to a straight flush. I fit the game like T's plus, press your luck. I clone Stones, Holmes, what? That Avril Lavigne, that Hillary Duff. Gold rush, chrome fucks, rapid 16s like Buster Bust. Shoulders touch when bucks bust. Keep a cold smut, alibi lock, getting my helmet buff. Holding wood like Derek Jeter, laid back, lined up. Caesar, cinema, foreign features. On the Ave, early in the German two-seater. Burning ether with my eyes on the creatures. Hey yo, pour out some brown for my fallen teachers. Fuck yeah, we out here peddling raw. I started this here, what you take me for? We was once little kids, tired of being poor. Grew up foul, moved above the law. Now we grown men with our eyes on more. Sometimes had to pop the fourth off the porch. Made bad choices, showed no remorse. Endorsed the hustler's course with full force.
Officials say huge portions of Mexico are controlled by 4 drug cartels, smuggling tons of cocaine, marijuana, methamphetamine, and heroin throughout the U.S. Mexican officials insist they are gaining ground, but at a horrible price.
Nigga, you are the harder you fall. Tell us.
What you doing, DBraxx? Fresh? Word. Lord, son, you get fresh on nigga. That's the still got it.
I give my kids what they want. I ride for my fam done. And when he's old, I do the same for my grandson.
It's all about that hip hop tonight. We've got my man DJ Decide, the resident turntable, is handling his business. Nothing but dope hip hop on the Rap Project. We're here every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9, and my special guest later on in the show, Born Allah and E-Rule. If you don't know who these brothers are, you don't want to miss this, son. Real hip hop, grown man bars, lyricism. What?
Brother home from a 7-year bid. He got his weight up, he need to fall back and stay far from the block. Shit is traffic, Black Max shootouts in broad day. Smoking haze, getting toe up in hallways. It's like that, you know it's like that. It's like that. I introduce your face to a nice back. And if I snap, you gon' wish you had your life back.
You gon' wish you had your life back. Felony, sip ginger and celery. Go with the dough like mozzarella cheese. No second take, press the button and let them shake. Intimidate, put them on ice, don't let them skate. Making it hard to get a plate. Who wanna sound off, just set a date. On the stage I demonstrate superior status. Axe murder rappers to death and bury the hatchet behind the venue. Not concerned if I offend you. Today's special, what I serve's not on the menu. Not on there. Light up the drug, wipe my feet on the rhythm rug. Yank the plug, in the booth to spit a slug. I'm under the influence of road to the riches. Follow the leader, married to the gutter with no mystery.
What you doing, DBraxx? Word. Lord, son, you get fresh on it again. That's it, still got the touch.
The bigger you are, the harder you fall.
Watch me earth this, wildin' on them every time, heavy on the grind. 500 rounds, $1,000 verse licks. Kick snare got you stuck on stupid. This the future, the dying of the croaking rooster. My voice is dollars, the choice is power. When the shit plays, the people just toast for hours. Since a youngin' visualizing millions, I had a feeling that I make shit real and cop a couple buildings, try to touch $1 billion. So I'm hustling till then, getting it in with my familiar up in the lab, brewing like a distillery. Hey yo, this nigga be killing shit every joint. This that type shit you knock up in your Chevy boy. G shit we kick, so we ain't trying to listen to your weak shit. This ain't electro, it's electric. Like my necklace, diamond symmetric raps that get respected. It's Planet Asia in your fucking section, plus a session of some of the realest niggas direct this.
I drop forms on a dime, remain genuine. Analyze my rhyme, flavors, emotion I got. You can block my jam shot. Many endure the formulas I explore for sure. Show minds are pure. See emanated from the source. My flow's a force. A constant drift when in my miss. Minds I lift. I'm accurate beyond an act and get mics. I live with expertise. Charts of peace. Dropping all types of shit. I maintain simple and plain. Golf for game. Retain the name. I remain the same. No change. Brothers scared a bit of fame and act strange, though I rearrange a whole game of frame of mind. Mind's out your range. I utilize a mic device. I'm precise with form. Word is born when I get warm. Literature's born. Ain't a common style, Jordan in my dormant style free. But a level 9 is soul exceed. You know the flavor indeed. terminology through etymologies, the meaning. The vision fiending, God, I'm breaking trends, many condescend. I'd rather elevate him into upon a plate, ease a mental state inside the mind that God to penetrate. A vision on my Louis stacks with means to max. I attract swarms and all in acts, born syntax, relax with the gab intact and herbs habitat. Can't be the chillin', 420 blunts of grills or ramfills spark. I gotta focus on the art when I freak it from the start. Spectators hawk indeed when I do my part. The God commits to exercising my strengths that I consider intense and getting live, tweaking or defense. Equality rules you to love that equality. Through mathematics, the God remains emphatic, flowing automatic and shit. Force it up to using my wit. Examine my hit, flavors emotion, suckers submit. Containing jewels in the dome embedded. Now truth spread it to the world, same as I. All the keys are part of me. Brothers aiming high, what I see you manifest lies apart from the rest. I be the cream of the planet, being best. Indeed, I wreck you for the record with my method. Whatever gets selected, now the people wanna check it. Remain in tune, bloom from a thought, being freed. In your frame of mind, I'm planting the seed. You know the flavor indeed. Listen up, check it. He rules about to wreck it. No anaphora in my aura verse. I got the works when I freak it. This arm unique with swarms of seek it. Diaphoretic and the energetic. When emotion draws up kinetic. Being combined with the vibe. Not a man to transcribe. Though they tried. I draw it down in all man and stew it raw. DBraxx the whole jam. Jumps through the program. I down the cool to no man. When I get busy, who is he? My formula rhymes in parallel lines and perfect. Life's the short circuit. Hawk is worth it. I'm on the brink of blowing up. You'll examine hits however they forward mics in flight, graphic when I grabs it, cab with forms of this sort, words I comport swift, no buts, ends, or ifs. Later on the real, eventually the scale of bill. I pack a creel of the rantillas and mill and chill when I feel like grow like shrubs over dubs, indulgent buds, maybe 420 team on the elements of green. What's the word? Travel on a 6/3, niggas in mad herb to build up on the scene for the time being. Dips to intervene, God, what's the catch? Knows a gig, we can sketch, got a panoramic view, plus I'm true. Pull no stunts on the crew or you're through. That's a fact, future not flung by the tongue. Alter what the God drum, listen up. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Flip, I'm back in your click, mark my words. See, you never knew you wouldn't post it all if you had heard my skills. Secluded in my unit, rip rhymes to flow fluent, manifest my flat man style. Redirect from the west, I flare from in there, trunks to test, try and impress. I evanesce the stress, more or less, mama, let's my dress. I strive burrows through the fifth when I shift my zone. Got my lordic tone, flows a free course, I'm like my resource, so let me go on a check. Live and direct to record technique, I freak, man, mad mistake. When I speak, I peak, it rules unique. Flash well, spark like a super felt plastic, pumps of plastic, I'm drastic. Ill like Romana, digging Afro Dawners in on it, no game retain my name. Here it is, he rules supreme, I get vision, know the scene. That your quote, check what I wrote. Big cash responses, no nonsense. Here there is, I'm Duke of foul mannerism. Swarms getting warm through the lingo that I give them like that. While your hawks on my ways, checking for the sound garden, there it is. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, lend me your ear, stop and stare. Fresh in the mind, a freak for the right and rhyme. Born and inclined, I'm juking no chumps. I'm out at ill times, I make a killing. Talk you willing, got the feeling. All my skill and functions and modulations as I break trends. Meeting ends when my mad malice, my God sins. Got the format, many swore that I wouldn't drop, now I got props. You heard my trumpet. I never slump, see punks are left back. I'm in like left rack when I kick my toes slick, dress to fit. Manifesting shit, thought sorts emerge on a hit. You know the style words you never utter, cause you know the God's butter. Got my shit down pat, so my sounds flat. Blow from the end of the pound traps, rip it in max. I be aloof to the punk floor in the gimmicks and acts. I got the formula, I'm on it, the vibe be mad ill. Expedient through the fear you're feeling. Set appealing, greenbacks I'm reeling. Aloof to kids who be stealing. I ain't a fluminal, a punk and survival. I'm magnanimous, I go like cannabis. Never animus when I unfold. Hope the next man don't plan to bust fold. My form is, and the swarm is enormous. The word not born is showing them more. We're getting warm is indeed. Hawking as I proceed. He rule the wise and prize them all. Go the next level song and then
when I'm gone. Give me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, let me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, let me your ear, stop and stare. Listen up, let me your ear, stop and stare. 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 Stop and stare.
Evil Supreme, Michael Myers. Yo, we the livest niggas out here. Word is bone. They suck, yo. They suck. Straight up and down. Straight up and down, these niggas suck. It's bone. They suck. They suck. Straight up and down. Straight up and down, these niggas suck. Bone. They suck. They suck. Straight up and down. Straight up and down, these niggas suck, yo. Why? Yo. I'm 2 seconds from saying fuck rap. 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 And jumping on the plane with a kid cane taped to my back. I bust like a strap in the hands of child young fat. Come out that mic, it's the iron monkey. Break you off something lovely, leave it real bloody. Like you stole something from me. It's your big homie from Cadillac and Coney. Tongue flashes on your back, call you Toby. I run up on gangsters and tell them to rap. If they whack, I pop them once in the kneecap. And that's banging, fool. Check it out, I got heat. I'm nice, my hands, nigga, what you saying? I ain't playing. Step aside, watch a nigga ride. You ain't never can't be resolved with an alibi. Crew for life, sponsored by Hen and Amaretto with a black duffel bag with the heads of fold down. Get that phlegm out your throat. Let's go for broke. Egos we don't stroke. Nigga, what you want, dope? This is cutthroat. No allies, just envy. Bullies, you nut, this
Beware my rhyme roams, you tread in my mind zone. A shining grindstone to give him refined tone. Crimes known in my realms of living with time's flown. Scenic routes and multiple bouts, rhyme zone. Defined poem revealed, the killer schemes too. The newest things familiar things new. And peculiar things too. The phallus axes, faculty freeze your body and mind faculties. My zone blessed is shrine, it really sees shine. Merely ease mine since I momentarily freeze time. Define, finally said, document monuments, rigid fortress. Lines vivid portraits, path of the Lord, the thrashing the board. The path of the score, fast endure battle, feel the wrath of this war. Blast the core by the Los Angeles best. I put it on life, no one can handle these tests.
Born alone. Born alone. Sweet daddy grace. Street hands. Love and law. Ill boogie. Ill boogie. Ill boogie. Ill boogie. Rhymes my bitch, but right now she got me pissed. Let these niggas fuck for $1. Damn, I miss Chuck. Platinum plus, but it still sucks. West Coast stuff without the cactus, man. On Star trucks, but I ain't giving up. The chronic and Hennessy on my pistol grip, huh? The fools busting caps and they raps, but can't take it when they raps bust back. So I be like, yo, fuck these MCs. I'm in the record store spitting on these CDs. My attitude rockin' cells with a gold nameplate and a Kango. That's why rappers get strangled. They call me Jack the Ripper when I'm off the liquor. I smoke chronic and start speaking in ebonics. If you want it, you got it, but you gotta come your hottest. Cause me and my niggas, we stone the women in buckets, so fuck it. Born on always out for them buckets. The niggas with straps and rats rolling in the room. On the low, head honcho, chief big balls, sweet daddy, amazing grace, came to raise the blaze, raise the stage, keep the hotness in your build brain. You can come to me if you look up for someone to hate.
Next time we bring it to these faggots, we ain't playing.
You and the squad better praise the real God.
I was born the A-L-L-A.
Lyrically, I don't even see you fools as rappers. Bitch ass niggas sagging, smiling for the cameras. Wannabe gangsters, OD'd on mafia movies. Dreams of you smoking cigars, holding Uzis. You tootsie, wearing wardrobe for the movie. You really not the ill nigga that you claim to be. You's a phony. All gassed up by your people. Before coming to me, have a 40 and a primo. Death wish, cause this is a fist fight to music. I close on rappers and make them feel claustrophobic. I wait in the den for you to come out the closet. You can be the 4th of July. It ain't nothing poppin'. It's shocking, like find out your little girl robbing. Been fucking the neighborhood felon with no protection. My erection is hard, cause I'm guard on the rag. All leg, arm, ball, head. Enough said. Born up, head honcho, chief, big ball, sweet daddy, amazing grace, came to raise the stage. Keep the hotness in your milk grade. You can come to me if you looking for someone to hate.
Next time we bring it to these faggots, we ain't playing.
You and your squad better praise the real God.
I was born
the A-L-L-A. I spit profusely, my pen abused loosely. Who got me? Fool, we all caught in the street. I keep a Pinoy, watching from across the room, standing like a B-boy. Fool, you ain't the one, you just a decoy. Kneel before me like Salat, starving like Ramadan. Lyrical phenomenon on. Watch out, strike like lightning. Should I be writing? Get motherfuckers in the fighting. It's on. My lyrics come in the form of a fetus. 30 bars of labor, now you giving birth to dope shit. Every track I rip is like a birth certificate for all the mother shit with these dips. Puffin' cannabis, can you stand this? Righteous man from Los Angeles, notorious lyricist. Trying to overcome his gimmick shit. Most of them just mimic it, fighting a little bit. But don't trip, we gon' squash that shit. Born up, head honcho, chief, big ball, sweet daddy, amazing grace, came to raise the stage. Keep the hotness in your milk grade. You can come to me if you looking for someone to hate. You look next time you hate for these faggots, we ain't playing.
Boy, what a way to intro my guest tonight. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the brother DJ Desai, Ultra State Music, for digging in the crates, getting that real hip hop. Hold on, what's up,
yo,
son?
what's up, Soldier? How you, man?
Oh man, good? It's all good. All good.
I'm feeling good about the hustle right now. Well, my hat's off to Ultra States, man. Them dudes was digging in the crates when we was signing in people.
Right.
The brother was playing joints. Eru was like, "How did they get that?" Like, he was like, "Yo, how did he get that?" Like, that's nothing that's nobody supposed to have, man. And then the joints he played, man, he pulled out on me. The brothers was digging, man. I know he over there with dirty fingertips, man. Big up, man. Dirty fingertips, man. He be digging, homie. Dirty fingertips. Let me find out.
And you know what, man? Thank you for bringing your homie E-Roll. I got a chance to meet him once before. Thank you for coming, my brother.
Absolutely, man.
Peace. You know what I mean? It's about that hip hop tonight,
yo,
though. You know
that's what it is. Bar work, man. Bar work, man.
One of the things I love about this cat, man, I'm to tell the whole world, man. I have never been to a hip hop event and not seen Born Allah. I don't care where it is, what part of town it's in. Born Allah is there. It's not about me being there. It's like this cat is there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Somebody told me, man. My good friend, man, Bad Drew, man. When I was working and getting the Tabernacle thing going, he told me, man, because I was a home dude. I'd go to the studio and that was it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, Born, hip hop is not in the house." And it's funny, like, right, yeah. Now I'm telling E-Rule the same thing. Hip hop ain't in the house. We got to be in traffic. We got to be out here telling people about what we doing, man. So that's what this is all about right here, man. Coming together, because me and E-Rule, man, we go back to 80s days. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as we go back, man. You know what I'm saying? And as far as putting out classic material, you know, E-Rule. That song, Listen Up, man. Y'all played it early, man. That's considered a hip-hop classic,
no doubt. Well, actually, you know, I think we played a couple before you walked in the door. You know what I'm saying? So we on point over here.
Yeah, no question, man.
Blessings, man, for you being here. Seriously.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
Before we get into, you know, I always like to, just in case, you know, people tune in, they don't, okay, who's that guy? Who's that? You know, they don't know who I am, or whatever. You've been around. But just in case, there's that person out there in Australia or in London or wherever they're listening. Okay, who are these cats? They're dope.
Right.
Okay, so both you gentlemen been in the game. I mean, you've been around.
Right. No question.
West Coast, right?
Grown man bars, West Coast stuff, man.
Grown man bars. Now let's talk. Okay, now is that something you pinned, or is it just, you know, is that?
Yeah. I consider myself bringing coming up with the philosophy of it. You know what I'm saying? But I had a brother, my man Big Arch, man, who's associated with Freestyle Fellowship, Good Life Scene, man. Big up to Big Arch. He gave me the motto. I came up with the concept of grown man bars, man, which was adult hip hop, you know what I'm saying, for real men, real grown people with jobs, you know. Right. And he came to me with a motto, man. He said grown man bars. He was like, yeah, and the motto should be is that we young enough to know what's popping, but we old enough to know when you spitting that bullshit. You know, so that's really that really hones in the whole philosophy of what it is. You know what I'm saying, man? Just making bold statements, man, and appealing to the adults in hip hop. You know,
right.
Yeah, but still having the bars be able to serve you. Like I dare these youngsters to run up on me, man.
I dare them too, especially after tonight. I dare them to step to the brother Born, because that's I don't know if it's a shame, but it's good that you have that motto, because so many people, my age and people who've been around, you know what I'm saying, they don't listen like they used to, because they think it's all consumed with the young cats. But brothers like you and plenty more are still out here doing it.
Yeah, man, out here, man, and making these bold statements, man, that means something to somebody. You know, I mean, nothing to take away from these youngsters. They doing their thing. You got people that's pushing it forward, man. You know what I'm saying? People that I respect, Kendrick Lamar, who's really on a lyricist thing. You know, but for the ultimate most part, a lot of it is the dance music and the, and people that come up in our era is looking for something a little more profound, a little, just saying a little bit more. I mean, that's good, and I love it and shit, because I got a couple of them songs, man, where I get my happy rapper on too, man. Don't get it twisted, man. You listen to the Tabernacle, man. You know what I'm saying? We get it in, man. We let a party like everybody else, but we have an alternative, man. Other subjects we're bringing up, and then really the bar work, man. They to really be able to make those bold statements, man, to be saying something, to be profound in what you say. That's really what it's about, and that's what we into.
Okay. Now I want to step to E-Rule for a second. You know what I mean? Yeah. Heard a little bit of your music. You know what I'm saying? But how'd you get your start in this game? Was it just something that you just grew up with, or was there a defining moment that was, here I am, I'm E-Rule?
Oh no, I mean, I had my start early, man. I mean, I've been rhyming since I was 12 years of age. You know what I mean? So. And we did shows locally and for the high schools and all that. So I came up under the pretty much under the umbrella like TDF. And if you're familiar with them, I mean, a lot of people aren't, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But you would have to associate TDF with Rhyme Syndicate, which is early Syndicate, Rhyme Syndicate, because Ice-T is the ones that
there we go.
So you start saying some names that people understand, they understand the bloodline. But go ahead,
True indeed, yeah. So, I was always on my pen, you know what I'm saying, from back in the day, and just took it serious, like I guess around 15, 16, you know what I'm saying. I said to myself, I wanted to pursue it as a career, you know what I mean. So
okay.
I got my break when I was about 20, 21, you know what I mean, and regardless of what happened, I at least got a record out, and that was my whole intention the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see my name on the plate. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. That's what it was. I didn't care about anything else after that. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate what it did on its own merit, man, without pushing, without any support from a label or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it did what it did, and people who know.
But I think he belittles it because you got to say a classic hip hop record. Listen Up, come on, over the Roy Ayers samples. I mean, that was like, it was funny because I just seen a hip hop list. I believe Hip Hop DX put it out. If not, some of the other prominent hip hop outlets put out a list of prominent West Coast songs.
Okay,
and I think it was like the list of 100. The brother was in there.
Oh, what?
The brother was in there with Listen Up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think it was the top 100 prominent West Coast songs, and I think the brother was in there like a 57 or something like that. Like, dope. You know what I'm saying? So that song, man, you can't take away from what that is. And I tell him all the time, like, homie, you the only one out of our crew with a certified hip hop classic under their belt. You know, and he always playing like, oh, yo, listen, you put on Listen Up,
little something I did.
Yeah, come on, you put on Listen Up anywhere, man, and cats gonna lose their mind if they don't recall the name of the song, nothing, but they know the song.
Right.
Sooner to come on, their eyes like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So it's one. He has one of those real special West Coast hip hop moments, man, and I always try to push him with that.
Well, that's dope, man. It's good. He's got a brother like you. You know what I'm saying? So here you are. You're working with Born. So I mean, have you been working, or did he urge you and pull you out to do what you're doing right now?
I mean, yeah, most definitely the God be on me. You know what I'm saying? To get out there and work and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've done a couple of projects along the way just to keep my name in the mix or whatever, and just to stay working. You know what I'm saying? So I got things with Mike and I. Black Ice, which is Ice-T, and Black Silv, you know what I'm saying, the Liquid Crew,
even Michael Myers, like you got a couple of Michael Myers joints
the
too.
Michael Myers joint, y'all just rocked that a little while ago, you know what I'm saying? So You know, I'll just try to.
Plus the stuff with Tabernacle MCs. Let's not forget that Tabernacle MCs, Book of Berry. You know what I'm saying? After hours.
That's right. The majority of the science I've been on is with God right here. You know what I'm saying? We doing our work.
So what's going on with Tabernacle right now? I know you here doing
Tabernacle.
your thing.
Yeah, of course. You know, brothers is working now. Let me tell you what everybody's doing.
Big up
you
to
know,
Panama Red.
Yeah, big up Panama Red, aka Deacon Dwindle Duckets. Big up the Soul King, aka Bishop TD Cakes. The TD stands for Touch the. You know, big up to all my crew members and stuff, man. But Tabernacle right now, we just completed the new album, Love, Lust, and Hip Hop.
Dope.
It's incredible. We in the process of getting it mixed and picking up our little what the singles is going to be. We kind of, you know, going to do the video, so that's bubbling over there. But everybody in the camp is working. My man Soul King, his new album is bananas.
He was just here. Big
Yo, I mean, I'm not putting a lot on it. You know what I'm saying? The brother really went in on this one, man. P Red is working on a solo project right now, man. I heard some new stuff from him, man, that we was in the studio, you know, because we support each other, so don't ever think that brothers broke up or nothing. It's just it's the grind and everybody is in it, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard some new stuff, man, with P Red, man, that is like breathtaking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So brothers is working, and then you have, so it's all under the umbrella of the Church of Hip Hop and Financial Prosperity.
And you know what? Before you get out of here,
don't get me in here to start preaching and testifying in here for you,
because
man.
people need to hear that. People, you know what I'm saying? It's like so unique, and it's like it's this real statement that you're making.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Since we're here, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the Church of Financial Prosperity and Hip Hop.
It's the Church of Hip Hop.
Hip Hop. I'm sorry.
And Financial Prosperity.
Financial Prosperity.
And basically, it's a group of brothers who's getting together, man, that's trying to get their money without selling out the music. We trying to get our bread. We trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else, we want to be prosperous, but we trying to do it without selling out the music, man. So we trying to get ours, man, with these grown man bars and authentic hip hop. And inside the church, you know, you have different brothers, man. Like my brother E. Rule, this is Pope Paul Mason the first. You know what I'm saying? Everybody comes in. When you come into the church, you are baptized and you get a new name. And the philosophy in the church is that we teach God is the MC. Because in the Bible, it says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. So therefore, God had to be an MC. You know what I'm saying? And then God gave his only begotten son, and his begotten son is the B-boy. The B-boy is the one that came to us with the 4 miracles, which are the 4 elements of hip-hop: graffiti, breakdancing, DJing, and MCing. You know what I'm saying? But the B-boy has been crucified by whack rappers, bloodsuckers in the industry, and people that's trying to take away from the music. So when we say we're here to resurrect the B-boy, we're here to resurrect our era of hip-hop. If you couldn't do that back in the day and you're doing it now, that's considered a sin in hip hop. You see what I'm saying? So we basically gave it a philosophy. We're basically, and a lot of people may try to take it as a disrespect or something like that, but it's not that. What we're doing is giving interpretation to ancient teachings that people has heard every day in the church and stuff like that. All we're doing is giving it an interpretation, and you can interpret it the way you want to. And I'm teaching the people that your interpretation is just as valid as anyone that's standing at a podium. You know what I'm saying? So in the Church of Hip Hop, like I told you, that God gave his only begotten son, and then you have the 4 elements of hip hop. And when you see the planets revolving around the sun, that's God's first turntable. The way the turntable goes on the turntable, I mean, the wax goes on the turntable is like how the planets revolve around the sun. And that's where his first turntable was at. That's why you have the early prophecy from Bambaataa that says the planet rock. That's what he's interpreting for you right there. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the solar system, and you look at the stars and the astrology and things of that nature. That's God's first graffiti. When he first was hitting up in the walls, that was God's first graffiti. You see what I'm saying? And then when your way your heart pops and your body dances and all your way your organs work, that's God's first break dancing. You see what I'm saying? So we're basically giving everybody giving it an interpretation that's relating to hip hop, something that we love and that we're passionate about. And then in the same breath, all the teachings and things that you heard inside the church, we're giving it an interpretation, making it mean something. We're not disrespecting nobody. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? All we're saying is that this is what it means to us. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't have no religion. I'm a 5%er. You know, but I'm just trying to teach the people in the language that they understand. So that's what the church is all about, man. We're talking about resurrecting the B-boy and bringing back our era of hip hop.
I mean, that is like profound, son. You know what I mean? I think that's the 3rd time I've heard it, and it sounded like the first time. You know what I mean? It's just fresh. I mean, how long did it? How long did it take you to come up with that? Was that like writing a song, or was that just like
no? Actually, it came together over the years, man. Just putting things and just interpreting, because I'm a big studier. You know what I'm saying? I study things, so I just interpreted it for the people, man. Because I was like, this is what it could mean for me. It related to hip hop to me, and that's all it is, man. When you deal out here dealing with these teachings and these philosophies and these religions, you got to be able to bring it back home and interpret it for something that's for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Those religions is just ideas and a set of rituals that they try to say leads you to the path of God, but nobody can choose your path for you, because there's no middleman in dealing with God. And religion is just a middleman. If you take the middleman out, you just got him, because when you get on your knees to pray, ain't nobody there but you.
No doubt. Man, if you just logged in, thank you so much. You know what I mean? I've got the brother Born Outlaw of Tabernacle MCs in the building, and E-Rule. You know what I'm saying?
E-Rule Supreme, aka Bishop Pope Paul Mason the First, out the Church of Hip Hop and Financial Prosperity.
So you've been around, you put time and effort and work in this game. Now you're on something new. You've got your own you got your new projects out. Let's talk about what you're pushing right now. What you've been out doing. You were in New York not too long ago.
Yeah, I was just out there, man. Out there handing out this new single, man, that I got with E-Rule, giving it to the DJs. I'm just trying to get into the circulation of things, man. I'm gonna be going to the Urban Network convention in San Diego in May, man. I'm just working. I'm just trying to get out there, because eventually I want to get into the executive aspect of hip hop and the executive aspect of music. So I'm using my artistry as an experiment to find out what to do and what not to do, to move on later on to do other things in music. But I'm really using myself as a guinea pig, man, because when you out here with music, you playing with people's dreams. So I'd rather play with mine first and find out what the do's and don'ts is before I get to doing whatever else I want to do in the future. Messing with other artists. That's
great, man.
But I went and got this single with E-Rule.
Tell me the title of this one again.
It's called Dub Fritters. Dub Fritters, man. The joint, man. We got a new video out, man. If you guys can log on to our YouTube, man, which is Church of Hip Hop and Financial Prosperity, man. I got that new single, man, with E-Rule, Dub Fritters, featuring my sister Black Sugar. You know, Belizean sister. It's a big up to my Belizean sisters, my Belizean brothers. You know, one of my best friends who I lost, man, not too long ago was a Belizean. The name was Just Life Allah, one of the first born here in LA.
Okay.
And my introduction to dance hall music and stuff like that, as far as really enjoying it, came from him. So that's one of the reasons why I called it Dub Fritters, because in the Belizean community, you go to Tracy's over there on Western, you get you a conch fritter. You know what I'm saying? And the conch fritter, instead of the conch fritter, we took out the conch and put the dub in, because the dub is the W, so it's Dub Fritters. You got me, you got E-Rule, West Coast Dons, and then we got a sister, Black Sugar, by way of that's from LA, by way of Belize, on the hook. And we went in, man. You know what I'm saying? E-Rule murders this. Right? Yeah, I definitely brung that for you, man. E-Rule murks this song. He's a beast. I'm feeling good about the hustle right now, man. It was produced by Nigga Fish from CVE.
Nigga Fish?
Yeah, Nigga Fish from CVE. You know what I'm saying? NGAFSH, Nigga Fish from CVE. Big up to him, and big up to all my Good Life crew, all my Project Blow people and stuff, man. But Fish, this is like a coming home thing, because me and E go back, but me and Fish go back to the Good Life days. You know what I'm saying? So we got a hot video, man. Go check that out, man. We could use the views, man.
Somebody needs to write a book about the Good Life, man. I think it should be me.
Well, you already did a movie and stuff, man. You know, this is the life, man.
You need to keep it up.
Yeah, that's a lot of history, a lot of talent came out of that place, man. You got to think, when you look at the Good Life, man, you're talking about, okay, you got Farside, you got Ahmad, you got Volume 10 with Pistol Grip Pump, you got Skilo, I wish I was a little bit taller, you know what I'm saying, Freestyle Fellowship, Jurassic 5, you know what I'm saying? How many people come out of one place like that? You know what I'm saying? And we're not even talking about all the underground stuff that went on, that went into the bloodline, into Project Blowed and stuff like that. You know, it's a lot of work in there, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good music that came out of that place, man.
Wow. You know what, man? Let's hear this song, Dub Fritters, man.
Man, let's get it in, man. You want to introduce it, E-Rule?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this Dub Fritters, you know what I'm saying? Born Law, E-Rule Supreme, Black Sugar, you know what I'm saying? Some West Coast shit for y'all.
Let's get it in.
Yeah, check it out.
Rap Project Show.
You fools be acting like
pressure don't bust pipes, but it make diamonds too. Look how these rhymes do. I'm on my Christopher Dahmer, shit get ugly as Shabba. Burn the house down, move to Cuba and marry Asada. You fools are sweeter than my baby mama's peach cobbler, wordplay monster, hotter than everybody on your roster. This that Aqua Boogie, produced by that nigga Fish. Life's a bitch with a baby daddy that gets shermed up and tripped, so I keep a clip. Dubs about the whip, some West Coast shit. Behind the wheels of a chariot, the almighty arrogant, cocky son of a bitch that they call Daddy Grace. Cushville lungs with the sharp tongue, the wise one, posing like I won the Heisman, the Dark Knight Rising. Hit him with the light switch, the roaches get the hiding, so I slip on some big black boots to get the riding up.
Type of fuckery. Type of fuckery. When we come out, people lock them doors. Don't want to see a man get bored when we 3, 5, 7 and more. When West Coast come
North
out.
Stage in this block brigade, killer clips copped and sprayed, beige rocks chopped with a toxic blade. My doctrine made should be locked in cage, 2 5s with an L, no options weighed. Fuck cops and raids. Parole me if you know me, know I'll keep it all true. See almighty everlastings and eating all stew. Got me buzzing and suppressed, the delinquent y'all knew. My gaudy guns are compressed and the beak is all blue. My mind stamina evades grips of strife. I bathe in diameters of wavelengths of light and smash through the absence of my bright future. I might shoot you, I'll leave you pinstriped under tight sutures. Still with a rhyme, I move mountains, but who doubts them? He root doused and burnt many, but who's counting? Preserving rap, the earth envies a youth fountain. Of course I pay to shine, a scorching state of mind.
Banger. Banger.
You feel that, D?
Banger.
You messing with that?
That's a banger, son.
Okay, man. Okay,
You know
as long as I got your approval, man.
Nah, come on. You know what I mean? we only have bangers here, and that was another banger. That's dope, man. I like
Thank you, brother.
I like the beats. You know what I mean? I like the production on it, the lyrics. You know, I just love when I can listen to a song for the first. No, that wasn't the first time actually, but I can listen to a new song and understand right away what's going on.
Right. It's a lane.
Right. No, that's pretty dope, man. You know what? Keep pushing that, son. You know what I mean? So how's your how have people received the single so far?
Oh, so far it's been good because we had the opportunity in the video to be able to combine the original version as well as the remix.
Okay.
And the remix is a real dance hall type joint. You know what I'm saying? It really has the dance hall feel and stuff like that. So when we're pushing the single, we're getting a lot of appeal, man, from the hip hop heads with the original version, and even our dance hall cats who play dance hall, or even if you're a DJ that got a dance hall set in your reggae set, you know what I'm saying? That's a good prelude to it because it's a regular rhyme over a dance hall beat, man. So the hustle is really looking good on that right now.
That's great, man.
But what's really people been really buzzing about, man, since the single came out is the B-side. And like Chuck D said, the B-side wins again. You know what I'm saying? Who's on the B-side with us, Gal?
Yo, it's me, the God, Born of Law, and Planet Asia, God.
Planet Asia.
Come on, man.
So you got some real.
You know what's up.
You got some real hardcore righteousness going on.
Big up
you know
to GCM.
Big up to them, man. Gold Chain Military, man. Big up to my man Planet Asia. We planning on shooting the video later on this month.
Okay.
So the video is going to be out in a little while, man. You know,
pulling out the big guns, son.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not playing with these cats. It is not a game. Understand what I'm saying? It is not a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, grit your teeth. Like, don't move your mouth when you say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing, yo.
No
I'm
doubt.
not playing, D, man. I wouldn't got. Come on, man. I got Eru on the joint.
I feel you. Now, is this in the direction of a full album, or what's popping?
It's just, I put it to you this way. Me and E gonna do music all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way the song actually came about is that I'm working on a solo project. He was working on a solo project, so we had a few songs that we did together.
Okay.
And we was like, in the middle of everything, let's just put this out. This is a single because I found out now it's a single driven workplace right now for cats. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go to putting your music.
How you feel about that though? I mean, it's the way of the world, but
it's the way of the world. I put it to you this way: it's like it's hard because it can pigeonhole you, because you can put out a single, man, and that's all they have from you, and it really pigeonholes you to expect this is all I want to hear from you. When you look at something as a collective and a body of work, it's like, oh no, it's just something that they did. You know what I'm saying? Right, so it could work for and against you. You know what I'm saying? It could work for and against you, because the way it works for you is that you can get that one joint and it's just out of here. You rocking, you know. But then you create a market and a fan base for one song that you did, one song. So it limits what people want to hear from you and everything else that you may have to offer.
I see.
That's the best way I can explain it, you know. But Eru's working on a solo project right now, man. That is. Big up to my man Divine Knowledge.
That's
man. Come on, peace to Divine Knowledge. Him and Divine Knowledge is in the cut right now. Please tell them about them projects, them songs you over there doing, man, because it's scary. It's scary.
The brother humble, I love it.
We got some in the works. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be raw, man. That's all I could really tell them. It's gonna be raw. You know what I'm saying? It's in developing stages right now, but.
What's the concept behind it?
Deep. No, that's what I'm saying. It's in developing stages. You know what I'm saying? It's in developing stages, man. Right. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, like life, man. Life. Pretty much. It's going to like encapsulate everything that you know you want to know about me, first of all, you know what I'm saying? The God, you know what I'm saying? All our fam, you know what I'm saying? What we going through, you know what I'm saying? Struggle, adversity, chaos, disorder, you know what I'm saying? They're getting on top, and, you know, you're going to see everything. You're going to hear everything, and what I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going from knowledge to born on this, you know?
Now, given the stage of where you are in your hip-hop careers and lives, is it difficult for you to just rap about just some junk? You know what I'm saying? I know that's that kind of, you know.
That's what I'm saying right there. I can't do that. Otherwise, I mean, I could have been out here doing all kinds of things already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could have some Luke booty shake music right now going and getting paid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? Nah. I mean, I want a body of work that I could say that I'm comfortable with, that I could say that I could be proud of. You know what I'm saying? That you know, my old earth, you know, my kids, you know, and all that could listen to later on in life, because it stood the test of time and it was that great. You know what I mean? That's what I'm on. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to just take it through all these stages. You know what I'm saying? From where, because look, you got to understand, man, I got cut off short. You know what I mean? I'm not bitter. I'm not jaded by the game. I'm going to continue to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to do my music, period, point blank. But no one had the chance to see me develop and go through different changes through my art form. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see me go through different periods which they might not even like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They don't have nothing to do with that right now. You know what I mean? So I want them to see everything that I've gone through in one plate. You know what I mean? You know, tell my story, let the people know what it is, you know what I'm saying? For those who are inquisitive and have questions about who the hell he is, where he been at, what took you so long, you know what I'm saying? Where he from, all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all
If I can interject real quick, because he don't usually get to talk and he was on the run, but let me interject because I want to put in layman's terms what he's saying. When you're in the studio with E-Rule and you go to do a song with E-Rule gonna come and bust like 40 to 50 bars. You know what I'm saying? And then you be sitting in the studio like, where do we cut this off at? Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and it be that profound to the point where you don't know if you be in there, it's a project. Because when you come in there, we be like, yo, I need this hot 16. When he done it, it's 48. Some 47. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's killing it.
I didn't say 16 times 4. Right. No doubt. Well, that's dope.
He's a psychopathic writer. He's a psychopathic writer, man. So it's just bananas, because when I hear him articulate what he wants to do, and it's so much information that he's trying to put in one thing. You know what I'm saying? E-Rule's is it's gonna be accumulation. You know what I'm saying? All the projects I've ever seen him doing, because you know he had Cold Currents out, and that's a rarity out there, man. Cold Currents is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And
write that down.
Yeah. Because I was waiting for him to pull out some Cold Currents over there. I was like, if he got Cold Currents, he's off the hinges. You know what I'm saying? So he has bodies of work out there, man. If you guys is authentic enough to really go and dig and look for it, man. But that's where he's at right now. It'd be so much accumulation of so much information that he articulates in such a short period and short span. man, is phenomenal, man. And I get that from just being in the studio with him. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do songs with E-Rule, I come and say, yo, E, I want to do this. I have my verse and everything, and this is what he's good at. Coming up in the rear, he's gonna analyze the song for a week or whatever, and when he comes in, he just murks you.
He's ready.
He just murks you. Like
right. Wow.
So it's just bananas, man. My man is a psychopathic writer and a psychopathic thinker. It's incredible, man.
That's dope. You know what, man? On that note, you brought us some more music.
Yeah,
let's check out a couple more real quick.
Let's get into the B-side, man. The one we about to do the video for, man. It's called Classic. It's the Longevity remix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the original, the Longevity remix. It actually should be number 4 in the songs that I gave you. Big up to my man Longevity. He did incredible.
Big up to Longevity.
Man,
was just
that's
here
my
too.
man.
That brother's dope.
And on the low, man, because we naming different producers that we out there working with right now, man. Big up to my man Longevity. Big up to my man Divine Knowledge, because right now them brothers really have like 50% of my solo project.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Divine Knowledge has got a lot of the songs that E-Rule has in the can already. He produced, and then Longevity is producing for him now. And we looking for beats, man. We're going to start shooting out our emails in a minute, man. Brothers is over here working, man. But let's get into this classic joint. It's going to be the new video. It's going to be the next single that we pushing, man. I'm very impressed with it. Big up to my man, Planet Asia. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Tri-State and my brothers over there at Gold Chain Military over there, man, doing a thizzle, man. And I'm real proud of this new single, man. The people is really bigging up on it, man. Let's get into it. Classics, man, off the Dub Fritters EP.
Hey yo, hip hop had it start in the park. And now all I hear is these whack ass marks. I swam with sharks and used to battle over a beatbox. Wore golf hats and gang banged and pop lock. Was on that chronic for them broads was reppin' supersonic. I got the knowledge before Q start fucking with Khaled. Before the riots I knew 120 degrees. And now niggas spit it. DJs and MCs. Niggas on paperwork swiping EBTs. Working with 2 strikes trying to feed their seeds. LA world for now for them B's and C's. I'm in the wife beater sagging fool. This G.O.D. God in the flesh. My man Truth tatted the whole flag on his neck. Dedicated to the science of mathematics and hustling. Always with the business, just holler fool, it's nothing.
Yeah, sipping mango in the Kango, something to do my thing on. Tabernacle angel, half moon halo. This is pure yayo, tilapia cook, sinister minister, mafia jerk. Left the hood to get my area known. Was either that or run up in that Jurian loan. It's an actual fact that no mystery God can feed me. I'm better off with a mask and a gat. I mash for the camp, boom goons. This is for my niggas in the box, sharpen the spoon, forever keeping it lit. While fake niggas fall deep in the skid. I'm deep in the trenches, cheap in the split, or sunk deep in the seat of my whip. From FCWS, newspaper reading and week, cause it's a murder daily. And shit been popping since the early 80s. Now all these younger babies running around, burning crazy. Turn the pages, now they skinny jean and many demons. A bunch of lames, man, the game needs some intervening. A bunch of lames, man, the game needs some intervening.
I sat and thought about my first line. Sitting in my shadow, should I battle with my first rhyme? Y'all remember, got dismantled the dispersed grind. Been a century, but understand I can't reverse time. I should've ran with my first mind, but fate spoke. Deferred the plan with a cursed shrine that breaks hope. The urban lands where I thirst wine and gray smoke. Aged dope spirits, I serve dimes of beige coat. Nickels and dubs, unconventional drugs. Dirty pistols and slugs for invisible thugs. This ain't glorification, I'm just saying I'm honest. I've been more than patient. My people know I made them a promise. I said, we gon' get it right now when the shit's severe. Why I live in pain, I'ma make it disappear. I ain't quit the game, I'ma make it crystal clear. And get a ton of bread for us in the fiscal year. Yeah, for those who dead and who isn't here. That's on the east and west hemisphere. See, I'ma teach the rest, give it here. Your words living through me now. It's your early demise, I see now. But see how time flies, many things change. In the blink of our eyes, many things change. It's drastic. We about to take it back to the classics.
Catch the speed if you wanted to. I'm turned up, no doubt. Keep coming out your face. I shut this gun all in your mouth. Cause I got the heater. I dare for you to keep talking. I got the heater. You better talk that bullshit walking. Got the heater, yeah, see it all up in your face. I got the heater, pull it anytime, over the place.
Killers with manners, cock backing them hammers, finger banging them glamours. Watch how you combat us. This apparatus spill your strawberry filling all over the canvas. Run, I shoot you in the back, fool, I'm scandalous. Daddy Grace, but hey, ain't nothing sweet. That's why I'm talking reckless all over this berry beat. Bury me with heat so I be prepared on judgment day. If it's a white guard in the sky, we gon' deal with shit my way. Lay down, get the fuck out the way. Coming out my mouth like I was dumping with an AK. Hey, see I don't play with other people's kids, too old for that shit. I blow a motherfucker's wig. Johannes Mesmer need to put one in that pig. Church down for all revolutionary business. Hallelujah, can I get a witness?
I got the heater. I dare for you to keep talking. I got the heater. You better talk that bullshit walking. I got the heater, yeah, see it all up in your face. I got the heater, pull it anytime, over the place.
Skip gon' flip if I get pissed. Shifty Gemini come out, push his heat in your mouth. We pack hand cannons in a land where we be gang banging. Austrian assault rifle, sushi or salmon club. Holes in the cantaloupe, explode the bread basket. Modern day assassins, you can have it if you askin'. All that loud talking get you lying in the casket. Reason for the death will be your bitch ass reaction. There's no tolerance for disrespect. I break necks, shove shells in your face. Fuck you and your set. I don't play that fag shit. This is grown man rap, no backpack, some tight pants and boogie we don't get. Bust the spot shot, 500 Smith and West Magnum. When I hit them, toe tag them and drag them off. Panama red raw, it's still all west. Push 8 in your face and neck, shit on your vest.
I got the heater. I dare for you to keep talking. I got the heater. You better talk that bullshit walking. I got the heater, yeah, see it all up in your face. I got the heater, pull it anytime, over the place.
Teflon polluted, spit, branded, buck flighted, palm pilot, beyond violent. Toe tagger, swagger, leaving niggas calm and silent. Stiff as a board, the sickest accord. Packing the pistol, I send a sacrificial gift to your lord. Now liquor is poured with waterworks, pressing piss and ignored. It's homicide, and niggas ain't gotta ride. I'm a dolo type murker, my burners are modified. On that 82 heater shit, crazy glue fingertips, granny guards in the snub. Stay with 2 Nina clips, dirty German raggedy model cooking the turf that I took from Smurf when he was done putting in work. On Don Block, Brian Hurst in the cage, finished in hardcourt, and Eileen catch him in fades, paving the ways, 4 leather yards, depth in the grave when shells flipped out the barrel of them Texan J's. Look.
Got the heater. I dare for you to keep talking. I got the heater. You better talk that bullshit walking. I got the heater. Yeah, see it all up in your face.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
First off, interesting choice. I think that's the. I don't recall any other. That Barry White, right? I don't recall any other Barry White cuts being slayed like that. You know what I'm saying?
Other than Rakim.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? But
right. Big up to the God.
Yeah. Big up to him, man. And it was very nostalgic to do that, man, because my introduction to Barry White was from my grandmother.
No
who's
doubt.
no longer with us, man. Bless her soul, man. And when I did it, I just felt like, cause she used to, and let me tell you, like my grandmama used to say, and it makes me laugh, man. She used to talk about Barry White. She used to say, "Yo, that's one fine ass black nigga."
I'm sure a lot of grandmamas said that.
Yo, word is bond, man. My grandmother loved Barry White, homie. Like, that's one of the about my childhood memories, man. It's like seeing those album covers put up, like wherever her album collection was front. Barry was in the front, permed up, like, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, to do that was very nostalgic, man. Every time I listen to it, I think about my grandmama, man. That's bless her soul, man. You know, but and to have E-Rule come in there and murk that joint, man. Like, he said something, he was sassy out his mouth through that whole joint, and P Red killed it. It was just a good song, man. I loved it, man. That's me singing the hook. I can't sing it all, man, but I'll do it every chance I get. I do it every chance I get, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel good about it. I'm glad y'all played that joint, man. I love that joint, man. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Seriously.
No question, man. And then classics, you know what I'm saying? With then, like I said, that's the new video we're shooting at this month. The video will be out soon. It's gonna be bananas.
Make sure to send me a text, brother, on where that's gonna be.
No question, man. We always support each other on Twitter and stuff like that. Your Twitter game is off the hinges and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. E-Rule is starting to get his Twitter game up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It takes a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Take a hot second to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when you come up from our eras, it'll be like, I don't want everybody to know what I'm doing.
That is the number one reason, right there.
Cats from the hood really has a reluctance to you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, I get my phone, I cut my GPS off. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you.
You know, I'm just, you know, I ain't out here trying to dry snitch on myself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if you just logged in, you've missed a great show. But we got more time. I've got Born Allah and E-Rule. We're sharing new music.
Yes, sir.
You know that they've got in the can, new videos coming up. Hold on. Speaking of videos,
yes, sir.
You have to go out, log on to YouTube,
yes, sir,
or wherever you see your videos, and peep Born Allah. Is it under Born Allah or is it Tabernacle?
No, it's actually a Born Allah song. It's part of, you know, it's part of my solo. Like, I just had that joint out there, man. I put that out there, man. But I'm glad you brought it up. I forgot all about it, man.
Let's just say it's reminiscent for those of us who've been around, who have life experience with Mr. Rogers. You know?
No, it's not Mr. Rogers. It's Electric Company.
Electric Company. Right.
It's Electric Company. It's
I
know you knew
Morgan
it.
Freeman.
Yeah. Of course. It's
My
the Electric
bad.
Company intro, man, with the phonics, man.
So great.
Very nostalgic.
And which song is that?
It's Fuck Your Favorite Rapper Part 2. You know what I'm saying? I put the video out, man. Please log on to my YouTube channel. It's the Church of Hip Hop and Financial Prosperity, or you could just search Born Allah. You know what I'm saying? Look into the titles of the songs. They're going to come up in, but our YouTube channel is Church of Hip Hop and Financial Prosperity. All the videos is up there. The Dub Fritters video is up there. My solo joint, Fuck Your Favorite Rapper Part 2. It's a bar work, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we ain't played tonight. Maybe we'll play it on our way out or something like that.
We're gonna get to it for sure.
Yeah, no question and shit, man. But you know, it's coming out, man. Brothers is working this shit.
That's great, man.
Brothers is working. I'm really putting the grizzly in right now on these cats, man. I am not playing, as I said, and let me grip my teeth when I say it. It is not a game. Please understand. I am not playing with you rappers out here, man. This shit. I'm putting the pressure on these cats like Leonard Nimoy, homie.
Some people are like, huh?
Yeah, they don't know who they're doing. Yeah, I'm putting the pressure on you like Spock. Right. You know, Spock hits you with that Vulcan grip. Yeah, you went to sleep. That's how I'm on it right now, man.
Any performances coming up or anything like that?
Right now,
studio work.
Right now. It's all studio work right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I just recently had a performance. I performed at the Flow and Tell. I did a solo set, man. E-Rule came up and rocked with me. I opened up for Brother Jay from X Clan.
Nice.
You know, I just did that recently. But we booking shows, man. Make sure you get at us, man. You can get at me, man, at it's Born Allah, it's me, bornallah@gmail.com, man. Or you can hit me on my Twitter at LA Born Allah, or you can hit me up on Facebook, which is Facebook.com/Sweet Daddy Grace. You can do the same with E-Rule. E-Rule I'll tell his E-Rule's Twitter. E-Rule's Twitter is OG E-Rule. And then he has a band page as well, man, which is under E-Rule. And remember, don't put the apostrophe or no slash in between the E and the rule. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get his networking bars.
My man's like, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna happen. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
coming,
But get at us, man. If you want any free music, man, you can hit us up on our Bandcamp, which is Tabernacle MCs, with TABERNACLEMCZ.bandcamp.com. A lot of free music on there, man. Just Google it. Google the words. Google E-Rule. His brothers is out here working and stuff, man. And I want to big up to my babies, man. When my son El Naheem just texted me, man, and asked me for the website and stuff like that. So I want to big up my babies, El Naheem, Saheem, Princess Sanaya, and my oldest Princess Queen Anissa. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're actually tuning in and stuff, man. So I'm feeling good about it and stuff, man.
Hey, Rule, I know you got some shout outs to some people out there.
Oh yeah. Crenshaw District, Block, period. You know, Tony T, everybody over there, you know what I'm saying? Big Wake, all them. First and foremost, though, I'm saying I should have said my babies, though, Rakeem Allah, Corinne our Queen, Asia our Queen, Brittany Alina, and you know, the Earth CI, JB, GG, everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Who's always behind me, you know, supporting me, and yeah, like that.
Those are two like
coolest
shout outs I've heard in like weeks.
But hold up. But let me get into the church though and stuff, man. Now look, let me big up to all the church members, all the church of hip hop and financial prosperity. Big up to my partner, man, Panama Red, aka Deacon Wendell Duggets. Big up to Soul King, aka Bishop TD Cakes. Big up to Akim, aka Akimbo Slice, aka Pastor Offerings. Big up to my brother Zagu Brown, aka Reverend Revenue. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all my cats, man, that's out there doing their thizzle, man, representing the church of hip hop and financial prosperity, man. You know they gotta pay us.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tell them to break bread like Jesus said.
If you missed any of that by chance and you were trying to write it down, don't worry about it, because the archive of this show will be up later tonight, perhaps first thing in the morning. You'll be able to peep it for the next week. You know what I mean? So you have every opportunity. You know what I mean?
Let it soak in. And peace to all the gods of the earths out there, man. You know, it looked like the gods is making a comeback right now. You got Jay-Z rocking our flag. I just seen an Instagram, man, with Daz Dillinger with the flag on. Yeah, cats is wearing our flags now, man. You know, hey. You know, if
how you feel about that?
Hey, I put it to you this way, brother. You know,
well, before you do that, there are a couple people, you know what I mean? I know they're in Europe or somewhere going, what are they talking about? Let's just give them a quick little, what does this mean?
Well, recently there's been recent things of people noticing that Jay-Z is wearing the universal flag, which is basically the flag or the emblem, the symbol of the 5%, or also known as the nation of gods and earths. A lot of your favorite rappers are 5%ers. You know, Rakim, Poor Righteous Teachers, Brand Nubians. There's a lot of cats, you know, that claim, a lot of your members of Wu-Tang associate themselves with being a 5%er. So right now you have, you know, Jay-Z, who's walking around wearing the 5%er flag. I just recently seen an Instagram of Daz Dillinger wearing the 5%er flag.
Right.
So it's a big uproar. You know, everybody is like, are they associating? I mean, I put it to you this way. I'm a 5%er. I'm one of the firstborn of Los Angeles. I'm one of the people that helped bring the knowledge to Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Along with the other 7 brothers along by my side, as well as E-Rule brothers who got knowledge. The knowledge came to Los Angeles, or as we the gods call it, Love of Law, in 1989, which is when we had our first parliament in Leimert Park, Crenshaw, Vernon area. And we've been there ever since. So the gods has always been here. I've always been prominent and active in teaching in the 5% nation. So you have a lot of people who's questioning, you know, Jay-Z wearing the flag, you know, in various. I've only seen 2 artists. I can't say a couple of other artists other than them 2 people I've seen wearing the flag recently. So there's
Carmelo Anthony too.
Oh yeah, Carmelo Anthony. You see Carmelo Anthony wearing the universal flag as well.
Is it out of respect though?
You never know.
You know what I'm saying?
I put it to you this way. I over my years of having the knowledge and as well as being versed in my nation's history, I know the Father, Allah, who is the founder of our nation, he was known to give flags to various people who was not necessarily 5%ers, but who aided him in his cause or was sympathetic to his teachings. So I understand people being ordained, or not necessarily ordained, but blessed to say, hey, here's a flag that represents me, but I love your support. So I understand those circumstances. I've been in 5% of households who parents wasn't 5%ers at all, but had the flag up.
No doubt.
So I understand people, or having the flag, other than people being a 5%er.
Mhm.
What I find disrespectful and hard to swallow is somebody like Jay-Z, who is raised in Marcy Projects. Some of the most powerful 5%ers I know is from that community.
Mhm.
Somebody like him could walk around with the flag and feels that he doesn't need to give an explanation as far as why he's wearing it.
Mhm.
If he's wearing it as far as being sympathetic or I support them, I can understand and respect that. For you to rock that and to be out in public and for people to see you and identifying you and saying, hey, what's that on your neck? And for him not to be able to articulate and say why he's wearing it, I find that disrespectful.
Okay.
Regardless of his reasons for doing it, if he's just sympathetic, believe in us, respect us, love us, then say that.
Let's talk about it. Right,
yeah,
right.
I could say that.
Right.
For you to do that and not explain to the people, it causes confusion.
Mhm.
And you're more of a hindrance than a help to our teachings.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now with Jay-Z, you have a lot of people who are associating him with Illuminati and things of that nature. So when the media get it, they putting that in the same pot. And I'm not saying that Jay-Z Illuminati. I'm
Right.
well read enough to know that none of these rappers could be Illuminati.
Not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
The Illuminati.
I'm glad somebody said it.
Yeah, Illuminati is a bloodline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of certain families. You are born in. You can't join. You get a certain amount of money and join.
Right.
Jay-Z is new money compared to what Illuminati is.
Right, right.
That's old money. That's old money. When you start hearing in politics and they start talking about the 1% and all that, the people who's accumulating all the wealth,
Right.
that's the Illuminati. And I don't even call it Illuminati because the Illuminati means to be illuminated, enlightened. And it ain't nothing about enlightenment about getting money. It's cats, everybody getting money.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we start talking about monopolizing something to where you can't get it unless I allow you to have it, that's what their quote unquote new world order is. And there's no joining that. You're born into that. You know what I'm saying? So I know Jay-Z, he's probably having a ball because he's just playing off of people's ignorance. You know what I'm saying? But anybody who's well read enough that knows that you can't join. They're not letting none. And I say in the fucking favorite rapper, it says none of these dudes is letting none of you rappers in Illuminati.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? No rappers is in Illuminati.
Exactly.
Please believe. And I know a lot of people think they're very well educated, but if you really study it, you understand it is a certain bloodline of people who are in that group, that 1%.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If anybody can join, I mean, somebody hit the lotto can join Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? If it's that easy, and it's
Right.
not that easy.
Right,
And just how it's not that easy to be an Illuminati, it's just not that easy to be a 5%.
No doubt.
As being a 5%, we teach that man is God and man is devil, and based upon what he does, you know what I'm saying, you could tell who he is. Either he's good or bad, because that's all God and devil is.
No doubt.
It's good and bad, and those are attributes that's articulated within man. You see what I'm saying?
doubt.
So I can't give and take away your birthright from you if you guard it. I can't give and take it. When you start saying you're a 5%er, there's a certain regiment and a thought line that goes along with that, and certain information that you're required to know.
Mhm.
And if I run up on you and ask you and you don't know, then there's certain people that's going to come see you about it, or certain people that's going to be concerned about
No doubt.
you claiming that. And Jay-Z is just in a position where he could rock the flag and who's going to question Jay-Z? The bodyguard ain't going to question him. And any 5% that's running around in the street can't run up on him and be like, fool, what's today's lesson? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of an arrogance that you rock the flag because you came up in the day that if you rock that flag and you didn't know what you were supposed to know, you get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But now you're Jay-Z and I got bodyguards, so you just feel you can walk around. That's kind of disrespectful. It's kind of because I can't get at you.
Right, right.
Because if I run into you, I want to know what today's lesson is.
No doubt.
I want to know who created that flag. I want to know in what year, how many degrees is on the flag, how many points is on the flag. I'm going to want to know because I'm one. You see what I'm saying? But he's just in a position where he can't be touched. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to rock this and it's okay. And that's kind of disrespectful.
Right from Born Allah's mouth, you know what I'm saying? E-Rule, my special guest tonight. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, thanks for the great conversation, man.
Big up to the Rap Project, man. They always show me love, man. I could come through, man, with a little 2-song single with a couple of remixes, man. They gonna let me in.
As long as it's dope.
Hey. Hey.
But we can't let you go just yet, though. We still got a few minutes.
You ain't put it on yet.
You know what I mean?
You ain't put it on yet.
DJ Decide about to. If you tuning in, listen to these brothers. What?
E-Roll.
Yeah.
They want us to rap.
They want us to rap, God?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You gonna spit for him, y'all?
Yeah.
Chat your hip hop and financial prosperity. What you want to do? Look. Go ahead, guy. Go ahead. Who want to go first? You want to go first?
Add on. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spit this. Look here. See, I was doomed from the beginning for sending them cipher zigs. How my head spinning in 360 throughout the history. The devil been trying to twist me. Burning crosses and whistling Dixie. Drunk off of moonshine sicky. So we blow the sticky and sip Henny until we pissy. Keep it gritty until the man come and get me. What? I look like some chicken and Teddy. You come and fuck Daddy Grace anytime you ready. Keep one in the chamber cause I ain't fond of strangers. Stand in my square and fear no danger. Regardless, we gon' get this paper. This crew for life like a motherfucker. This nonsense niggas be trying to spit. Don't move a brother. Regardless, I'ma keep speaking this heat for you with the fitted blue Dodger hat. Reppin' California with the white tee chain. Icy, I'm smashing on you. If I catch you in the hood, ain't no question that I'm blasting on you. Quick to dump, can quote 120 drunk. And my rivals get slumped in my pursuit to get over the hump. You're thinking the funky, your mama raised the punk, and I'ma blow on this blunt and let you niggas get it crunk. I ain't with that banging shit, so don't ask me where I'm from, and don't be running up on me without a goddamn gun. Ice Cube back now, so fool, I ain't the one. So nigga,
no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Round battle street murders, I'm the least affected. My town shadows each serpent with a lethal exit. Profound admirals, delete some metrics. Sound travels 1,120 feet per second. Break it down and reconnect it. What the devil least expected. Blind minds better weak as effort. Without probable cause, they trying to see us in a module apart. For life, praising an illogical God. Look, hell is what we go through. Heaven's what we make it. No makeshift matrix, no mother will spaceship. Just kill your brother, still hatred. Without steel, I feel naked. And wonder if I'll still make it. Thou shall knock a nigga on the spot, that's wrong. A lot of niggas out here on the block that's gone. Some innocent to proven guilty, to subhuman filthy, a peddling dope, consuming realty. What you got a bone to pick about? If that's their ticket out, the consequences how they live it out. Rigid routes, numbers don't lie, people do and every digit counts. I'm trying to get it, fuck a critic in your frigid doubts. Fuck your concept, I'm beyond wet. Sometime, nigga, one rhyme, nigga, pass it on.
Woo! Church of Hip Hop and Financial Prosperity. They gotta pay us. And if you want to give your funds, tune in to 1-800 pay the nigga, huh?
Word up, man. You know what I'm saying, fellas? My dude.
Thank you for having us, people.
There, man. Thank you so much for coming, man. Next time you got something else coming out, come on through.
Absolutely, and thank you for having us, man.
Seriously.
Big up that you get that single, man. Dub Fritters, man, with my man E-Rule Supreme, Born of Law. Get any tabernacle music you want, man. Just holler at us, man. Get at us, man. Thank you for having us at the Rock Projects, man. I appreciate you, brothers.
It's all good.
Alter State, DBraxx, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, brothers, very much.
So, Pete, you know, if you missed any of this, again, this is going to be the rapprojectshow.com. You'll be able to see this interview live as it the archive of this show as it went down. You know what I mean? You don't want to miss it. There's a lot of great information, great music, and you just heard the performance. You don't want to miss out on that. Tell all your people, the rapprojectshow.com. Next week, though, hold on real quick before we get out of here.
Preach.
Next week,
Preach.
We've got DJ Rones from the Loop Pack rolling through.
Let me find out.
And some special guests. We're not going to say, but they're coming. And, you know, I got to just send out some blessings to this brother because the guests who we're supposed to have with Loop Pack, Christ Bearer.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that news.
No, so I don't know, you know, I'm not going to say
I have to tell you later. Hey,
yeah,
man,
it's just
please, man, y'all
pray for this brother.
Yeah, send y'all energy out to that brother, man. Whatever them circumstances is a lot of things, man.
Exactly. Each one teach one, y'all.
Absolutely, man. Peace. Rap Project Show. Holla.
Tactic, drastic measure, many treasure. Endeavor, this a pleasure, risking all that they feel. But my peeps were ill, so they freaked and still. That puts a hold up on the fighting, chills igniting, blunts bruise, exciting nights and days are brighten. So I thought, but time to time I got caught through this stuff. So maybe Marvin, but never enter Robin. Pinpoints the grill like you know me, how you figure. Swear you're bigger, wiggin' through the beef with my nigga. Comebacks, I had enough of that, cause it blows proportion. God, I forced them to crack so they know. Perks up, selected, fuse the lamp, clamp down on kids who be trying to post shit down, dip with the quickness, and feel the same way to this day. So nothing that I manifest is out of play. Dropping this, my synopsis. No more frivolous acts, I kick the full-fledged facts. I know the time I rip minds and all of that I got knack. No longer frenetic, energetic, rule supreme to set it off. I got a habit juking ways, I was headed lost. Digging deep, by priority sought. My peeps exhort me steadily, straighten up and telling me heavily. Abstain my game for a gain, just to attain my main goal. Guard nothing erratic, possess this here to come about automatic. Always had, now in the self or a static. Some still seek, but I'll be content black. You come in my miss bugging, you get that ass sent back. I'm in that, so it's your function. Performing consumption on your life merely from a twisted assumption. Just caught, he rules the spot. I came into no war, shucking beats I'm brought. Keeping the self in torturous ways of dead. I gets in your head, my syntax you dread. Thick as a garrison, no comparison. Flaring and sharing a gift. The futile acts I fled quick, dropping this, my sin off.